Welcome back to Henry Kitchen. This is Chef Henry, and he's getting ready to prepare something fancy for us today.
And today, I'm making cassava dumpling. I'm going traditional style. My cassava over here. And I have my blender. I'm going to use the Ninja Foodie blender to blend up my cassava. And remember, back in the days in Jamaica, cassava was used for everything. It was used for porridge. You used to use it to make spray starch to iron your clothes, so you have that nice seam in your clothes. But now I'm gonna make cassava dumpling. So go ahead and smack that subscribe button and also hit the notification bell because I'm pulling the stops. I'm leaving no stone unturned. And that video start right now. I'm getting ready to peel my cassava. I have my cassava in the bowl and I have 3 of them, so I'm gonna show you guys. You just want to peel these, you don't want to go in a circular motion when you're peeling cassava, just like when you're peeling orange. It's easier that way. So you start out in a circular motion and then you work yourself down straight away. Back in the days when my parents used to plant cassava and my grandparents used to like have the cassava there drying inside the yard. Now I have my final cassava for my cassava dumplings. You just want to peel it nice like this. And then if you notice, I'm peeling, all of my peeling from my cassava is inside a bowl. So I can just gonna throw it in the compost pile when I finish. You see it? This is what your cassava should look like when you finish peeling it. Now I'm gonna wash my cassava. You don't want to leave none of this skin onto the cassava. If you miss anything, you just skin them off as you go. Now I'm just going to cut up my cassava so I can blend it up. You just want to get them into smaller chunks. Now I finish cut up the cassava, I'm just going to move the cassava from the sink and I'm just going to move it right beside the blender, and I'm using a Ninja Foodie blender, so I'm going to add 2 cups of water inside the blender and then I'm going to add. Now I'm going to add my cassava into the blender. Then I'm going to place my lid on. Then I'm going to pour out my blender. Then I'm going to press extract. Now that my cassava finished blending, I'm just going to release the blender lid. Just remove the blender lid. And then I'm going to remove the blender jar. And then I'm gonna pour it into this container. And then I'm gonna get the rest of cassava blend, and then I will show you guys the next step. Now I have a finished blend and I have it in this bowl right here. Now I'm just gonna strain it. So I have my cheese cloth set up in my strainer. Juicing the cassava, and I find a better thing. The cheesecloth give way on me, so I find this nice mesh bag right here. Just want to get the juice, all the juice out of this. Get all the juice from the cassava, all the starch from the cassava, and I have it into this bowl. And then I have 2 cups of flour into the next bowl. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to combine the flour with the cassava in the bowl, and I'm going to add some salt, and I will show you guys. Then we're going to use a tablespoon of salt. And then we're going to start kneading our dough. So I'm just going to start mixing the flour in with the cassava, just to spread it out even. Just even the flour with the cassava. So I'm just trying to make it, if you notice, you can see some little ball falling. So when you do it like this, you rub it between your finger. Just like that, and then you're gonna evenly spread it out with the flour, so you don't have too much flour and less cassava when you're making the dumpling. So now I'm gonna add water. You have to add water continuously. See, our dough is forming. And all you need when you're making dumpling, you just need elbow grease. We are at the finishing point, the home stretch. And what you do, you just keep turning it over and just keep kneading. And then our dough is complete. We're just gonna set it out of the way. And then we're going to get our pot on our stove, and then I'm going to show you when I'm adding the dumpling into the pot. Now my pot is boiling. As you guys can see, I'm going to remove the cover. And it's time to add the cassava dumpling. Just like that. And these are real Jamaican cassava dumpling. In Jamaica, they call it something a cartwheel. So, it's just regular. So now I'm on the final one. Just like that, neat, just like that. And then I'm gonna add green banana, and I'm just gonna add them in the skin. Just like that. And then I'm gonna make a stir. Okay, you know that dumpling, you have to make them float around, so none of them sticking to the bottom. I'm using a big pot, and I'm just gonna place my cover on. In every Caribbean kitchen, the greatest part about cooking you always want to check on your pot. So I'm just gonna make a quick stir and ensure that my dumpling is not sticking. I'm gonna place my lid on, the pot a bubble, and back to the story I was telling you guys. Every time your grandparents used to go to the farm, they always bring back like cassava and all of those stuff, the good stuff, and they always make starch from the cassava, and that's what they used to use because we used to wear uniform when we were going to school, and every time your parents iron your uniform and they spray some of that cassava starch onto your uniform, the seam will stay up for like 3 days. And if you're not wearing that clothes and they iron it and put it in the closet, it would stay in there and that seam would always remain inside there. So like 3-4 iron when you buy some pants brand new, that seam gonna be in that pants for a lifetime until that pants don't have any use to you anymore. So I'm just gonna stir my pot again, like that, and place my lid on. Now I'm just gonna check on my cassava dumpling, and my cassava dumpling is finished cooking with the green bananas. I'm gonna shut my stove off, and then I'm gonna make a plate with some curry chicken. And guys, I would see you for the taste test. Now my cassava dumpling is on a plate, and I serve it with curry chicken, and I have 2 fingers of green banana. I'm going in for the taste test. Oh my god, this cassava dumpling tastes so good with the curry chicken. I'm gonna try a piece of the green banana. And guys, I'm telling you, this cassava right here, remember cassava used in the olden days for everything. And when you come to Chef Henry kitchen, you expect all of this authentic cooking, Jamaican style cooking. Cassava dumpling and green banana with curry chicken. And guys, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and thanks for watching.